And just like that, life was never the same again. Married at a traditional Scottish winter wedding and having moved to a top floor apartment near the river, Peter and I are now embarking on a new journey. Here I want to share a little of our story so far. As I'm sure you can agree, life can get complicated, so I hope that if you're feeling overwhelmed by the complexities of life today, my humble journey of learning to slow and simplify might bring you some encouragement. As mentioned, we've been blessed to move into a beautiful 100-year-old Victorian apartment here in Scotland, a place to build a marital foundation while we save up to buy a home of our own. It's bright and exudes character, and there's a lot of work to be done. Besides redecorating, we both had to do some major decluttering to ensure that our home is as simple, beautiful and functional as possible. But the question is, why is simple living so important? While I wouldn't describe us as minimalists, we do both value the simple things in life. Home-cooked meals, a good book and quality time with family. We want our new life to reflect that. I imagine that you also want your life to reflect what really matters to you, and that you'd rather not feel stressed and painfully busy all the time. Unfortunately, too much stuff, or the wrong kind of stuff, can get in the way and weigh you down, either with the time it takes to manage, negative emotions it brings up, or by overshadowing the things that really do bring you value. I've been steadily decluttering for some years now, but combining possessions and moving into a small apartment has forced me to realise that if I want our home to look as beautiful as I imagine it, I need to take it a step further. The way I think of it is as purifying silver or gold, getting rid of the dross so that the true beauty shines up all the clearer. It can be a painful, fiery process, but it's always worth it in the end. The truth is, intentionality with possessions is really just the beginning of learning to be mindful with everything in life. What naturally follows is a simplification of technology, schedules and time. In life, busyness can feel inevitable. There are bills to be paid and responsibilities to be fulfilled after all. But we can manage the way in which we approach this busyness and implement a way of life and a mindset that minimises the potential for chaos and stress. After choosing what we want to prioritise to keep physically and technologically, we can then choose what we want to prioritise to keep in our schedules. Some ways you can implement this in your own life is through consistent decluttering and cleaning routines, meal prepping, and trying to be intentional about making space for the things that really matter. Remember, it's okay to say no. Even amidst busy seasons, I always try to take myself away for moments of calm. Even if it's just a 10-minute walk early in the morning, listening to the birdsong with my coffee, or having a weekly journaling session. These are the moments where I check in with God and do the little things that make my heart sing. I'm sure it's been said a million times and I'll say it again, you can't give out of an empty cup. We're all just human, no matter how superhuman we feel the pressure to be. It's taken me a long time to learn it, but the more truly alive I allow myself to feel, the more joy and love I have to give to others. This is what my mum refers to as rhythms of grace. The truth is, some of the most precious things in our lives could be taken from us at any moment, so enjoy them. Never prioritise money or possessions over people. Spend time with those you love and doing what you love while you still can. It turns out that simple living is not about getting rid of things at all. It's about creating space for the real treasure in life. Okay, I always spill tea at least once a day, so I'm really hoping that it's not in the middle of this video, especially because I just changed the sheets the other day. Oh my goodness, it's been a hot second since I've been in front of the camera. This is going to be quite unscripted. I was planning on filming this wee bit when I was at the river, but it was really windy and there was a ton of construction going on and I was absolutely freezing cold. So I decided to come home, get a nice hot cup of tea and just have a wee chit chat at home with you. As you can see, the bedroom is nearly finished. We still have a few finishing touches to add, which I'm going to show you in just a minute, so stay tuned for that. First, I just want to share a wee update of what's been going on. As a lot of you know, Peter and I got married a couple of months ago and we've just been setting up home. We had a beautiful honeymoon up in Pitlochry, which was amazing. We stayed in a castle because if you're going on a honeymoon in Scotland, you better stay in a castle in the Highlands and do it right. But besides that, we've just been setting up home. Peter works from home, so we've been getting a lot of quality time together, which has been really lovely. We've also been super involved with church stuff, and the other big news is that I have finally got a job. So by the time this video is up, I'll probably be working at that. I know a lot of folks are able to work full-time and also make videos. I've just personally found that that's a bit much for me to do on a weekly basis. However, because this job is part-time, I will be able to continue to be making videos. It is in exactly the kind of area that I was hoping to work in. A lot of what I'm doing here actually, I'll be doing a lot of video content, Instagram stuff, social media, and also writing, website writing and campaigning and all that sort of thing. For the sake of privacy, I'm not going to mention the exact organisation I work for at the moment, just to say it is in a really meaningful sector that I feel very passionately about. Before I go, I just want to say thank you so much for all your congratulations and warm wishes towards Peter and myself. It means so much to us, and yeah, it's just been really lovely to get so much support from you guys. If you've been around for a while, you know the drill. Like the video, leave a comment down below saying hi. As you know, I always reply as much as I possibly can. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell and you won't miss future videos. I think that's us, so let's get on to the end of the bedroom makeover. Some people see simple living as a lifestyle built on frugality and lack. I see simple living as a tool to prepare the canvas of life, ready for the most beautiful painting to unfold. In the words of Joshua Becker, author of The More of Less, the first step in crafting the life you want is to get rid of everything you don't. Jesus puts it like this: do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. This, I believe, is the message at the core of simple living. So we had planned on getting artwork from some local Scottish artists. We searched high and low. There's a lot of amazing, incredible artists out there, but we just found that to get something of the size that we needed for above the headboard from a local artist was going to end up being too expensive, more than we can afford, so that's probably a pipe dream for another time, and also something that we both liked and both agreed on. In the end, as tends to be the case with these things, IKEA has come to the rescue. So these are a couple of the really lovely calming prints that we've got, and it's going to be a kind of collage montage situation, and I'm going to show you it right now.
Which one?
So basically I'm just going to, this is designed so that you stick this onto the wall and then it shows you exactly where you need to put the nails.
Ah, okay.
So I put this up, and then if you could hold it, yeah. Well, this looks like the metal's over. weird using this as a spirit level. So this is the satisfying part. And they're all in the right place. So I'm gonna put everything up now. I'm really excited. Okay. Into our lives in Scotland and the ways in which simple living helps us to live more mindfully, and also that you enjoyed the bedroom makeover. I'm so happy with how it turned out. So yeah, and that's me. Until next time, it was lovely to have you here.